Hey guys, so just ignore if my teeth and tongue are blue. I have a Route 44 slushie from Sonic, one of those frozen. See, I'll cover the branding. I don't know if I can show it. But anyway, so ignore this that's happening because I'm going to tell you guys about something. So I recently remembered that there was a toxic friendship story that I didn't tell. And there was a reason for this. The reason I didn't tell this is because this person is kind of a big presence on social media around where I live, so I didn't want to talk about this person. But then I thought, fuck it, you know, because I'm not friends with them anymore. I know a bunch of people that aren't friends with them anymore. And they've done a lot of things to a lot of people. So I'm like, but I will be nice to this person as I do with every toxic friendship. I'm changing their name to Maya. Maya is not their real name. Maya is a name that I thought of because of Degrassi. So I'm just going to use the name Maya. Not Maya Matlin, obviously. Anyway, so let's jump into the story. So we met at Cinderella tryouts and we talked about how mad we were that we weren't chosen. My junior year of high school, the musical was Cinderella, and I met this girl at the tryouts, and she seemed like a really cool girl, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to become friends with you. And so we met there, and when we both weren't chosen, we would just talk to each other about, you know, venting our frustrations about how we weren't chosen. So we became close that year and we went to the Fantastic Beasts movie together. I can't remember if it was the first or the second one. I think it was the first one, but we went to it together because, you know, we wanted to hang out outside of school. Senior year, we were in theater together. I walked into theater class. She was there too. I was like, oh, hey, I know you. And we sat next to each other and we just became closer that year. So I'm going to bring up this story that I told in the unrequited story, which I took down, but anyway, so my back was hot when we were doing monologues, and I was like, oh my gosh, feel my back, it's hot. And she was the person that felt my back. I was like, oh my god, it is hot. Like, and then that whole thing with the other boy happened, and oh, it was crazy. But yeah, so she also was the one that she invited me, well, first she was the one that wanted to set me up with stage. And I let her. And then she was the one that also, when I was dating Stage, she invited me to Dagger's house party. And so these are names I'm pulling out of everywhere. I'll put the links to the videos I referenced down below. So Stage and Dagger. Well, actually, I don't know if Dagger's video, I don't know if that video is up anymore. I'll have to check. But anyway, besides the point. Point is, she's the one that invited me to Dagger's house party where I met Cupcake. This is all very, very confusing. I know if I could use real people's names, I swear to God, you would understand it. So we were at the Anne Frank tryouts, and I didn't get the part of Anne Frank. I was an understudy for someone in the play, but it was still a good time overall. She was on makeup crew. So I'm going to talk about this Cupcake saga. Her and I were both, Cupcake liked both of us. And here's to give you some reference of how confusing it was. So basically, this is a conversation that he's having with her. And she said, Kayla, all right, with a laughing, crying face. And he said, yeah, she's funny as fuck, but in a relationship. And she said, yeah, so leave that alone. And he said, pretty much. And she also said to him, because I don't want to talk to you right now, smiley face, no, lol, I don't care about that. I'm fucking some other people. There's just nothing to talk about right now. And he's like, all right then, night, Maya. And she said, you like other people too. It's not like either of us we're going to commit to each other, and the person doing that. And then he said, I'm checking out other people. I'm trying to see who would be best in a relationship with me. Doesn't mean I'm unloyal. I'm turning off my phone. Good night. And so this is another part of it. But she said, I can't truly believe half of what you say because I've been told things. I know you've lied to me and Kayla a lot. Thanks for almost caring about my feelings, but I know you're just doing this because you'd rather fuck Kayla. I know you don't actually care about me. Also, please don't hang around my friends. Don't hang in the morning because I'm going to be there. They're my friends first, so go somewhere else. Then we go to, she decided to start going for Dagger because she had a crush on Dagger. And I was like 100% for this. I was like, yes, go for Dagger. You seem really happy. You seem like you'd be happy with him. Like, you know. So that's, and then she, sorry guys, I'm trying to find it. Okay. So this is December 9th, and these messages make my blood boil. But, so I had just become friends with Dagger at the time that this is going on. So she sent me, Kayla, 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 help, 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 help. I said, what? She said, help. I said, help what? And she's like, Dagger asked me to be his girlfriend, Kayla. And I'm like, well, do you want to? She said, don't tell him, please. Let this be between us. But I really want to. But he's in a wheelchair right now. We won't be able to do anything together. I said, if you want to, then say yes. And she's like, never mind. I'll talk to someone else. I didn't give her the answer that she wanted. Then she broke up with him. And she was like, I thought you were going to be mad at me because... And I'm like, well, I just became friends with him. I've been friends with you longer, you know. She sent me my, I put up on my story, April 7th, 2018, I put up on my story a list of people I trust, and she's like, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I do trust you, it was just hard to narrow down a list. She sent it to me and said, and I'm like, she's like, you put Dagger on there and not me, and we've been friends for way longer. I truly feel hurt. I understand he's your boyfriend, but putting boys before your friends, just wow. I'm sorry, some of the girls I put on I've known my whole life. And she's like, just leave me alone, Kayla. Everyone lately has been hurting my feelings. Okay. She said, Kayla, please don't compare me to you, please. You stole someone from me and you never said sorry about it. You stole someone from me and you never said sorry about it. Cupcake. You have Dagger now. No, I'm not jealous, but you have no one. So stop. And you're still friends with Apricot. No one wants to be around me, so don't compare me to you. Just don't. And I said I was not comparing anyone to me. I said all humans push people away. And I just said the experience I had. Assholes play people all the time. You'll always have to deal with assholes, but it gets easier after high school. So May 28th, 2018. I thought of something when you messaged me yesterday. Why did you call me a slut at one point? Not trying to be rude, I just want an answer. She said, I didn't. Who told you that? And I said, a lot of people. Some I don't know. Others I just don't want to name because they don't want to be named in this context. She said, lies. I never called you a slut. I said you were too much. You dated boy after boy without waiting or taking a break. You hurt me a lot and didn't care. Never asked me if I was okay. You said after it happened again, I'll wait till college, and you never did. You were just dating too much. People simplify shit and call it wrong. So, okay. So I just wanted to look through all of that to make sure there's nothing else. So she made me promise when we were in Greece not to date Dagger. And I understood that. I was like, look, that's your ex. I get it. And I promised her I wouldn't. Then when I was going to hang out with Dagger one night, she said that she sent a message to Dagger saying that we should date. Like, she was saying to Dagger, Maya said to Dagger, date Kayla, right? Giving her permission. Then when I started dating Dagger, she yelled at me for dating Dagger, even though she messaged Dagger saying the two of us should date. I'm like, what? Then there was a video on her Instagram of her singing She Ain't You and saying it was dedicated to my boyfriend at the time. The caption was vague, but not vague enough. I got the point. She's basically calling me out. If you've never heard the song She Ain't You by New Hollow, give it a listen. It's a really good song, but you can hear in that song. And this is when I was looking for the anything else I found important. Not really. Just keep an eye out. These people can stick around for a long time, and sometimes they're cool with you and sometimes they're not. The only reason why I didn't make this video is because she has been in my life for a long time. So I didn't want to make the video and then get into a fight, but I feel like I have a right to speak on this because it did happen to me. Like, I mean, if something happened to you, you have a right to tell your story. Obviously, if they want to tell their side, I'm not against it. I would even have her on my channel to tell her side of what she saw. I just know that this is my side. There was also a couple people told me that, like, she said in class, like, oh, I don't fuck with that, like, whore slut anymore or something, okay, when I started dating Dagger. So frankly, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, with the cupcake stuff, it's very, very complicated. There's a lot of moving parts, and that's why I don't like when she kept bringing the situation up, because there's a lot of different parts with Cupcake. It was very, very convoluted and complicated. And if I could have one takeaway from this, it would be that be very careful about the people you let in your space and your place, because they can definitely change the energy, and they can definitely, like, bring your energy down. You want people that are bringing your energy up, not bringing your energy down. So be very careful about who you let into your space and place, and just make sure to just find good people. But I've probably been rambling long enough. I just wanted to tell you guys about this toxic friendship. Let me know down below if you guys have any toxic friendship stories, if you had a friend like this. And as always, if you guys want to send me video ideas, KaygivesadviceYT@gmail.com, or my Instagram or my Twitter down below. You guys can send me any video ideas, anything you want me to talk about. If you have stories of your own that you want me to tell, I would, be honored to tell them. And yeah, just show anybody this video that maybe in a friendship like this, that maybe you've tried to tell them a million times it's not worth it. Okay, bye. Hey guys, sorry if you hear a noise, that's my air conditioner. I forgot to tell you in the toxic friendship story earlier. Sorry, I'm still drinking the thing, so my teeth and tongue still might be blue, so sorry. But, what I was saying was I forgot to tell you in the toxic friendship story that the friend Maya, she tried to, like, I heard a rumor. I'm not sure if it's true, but I'm going to say what I heard. Apparently, she went to Apricot and tried to, like, I don't know, I guess hook up with him to get back at me, but they hated each other, and so he said, ew, no. But she had dated one of his friends, so, that's why I thought it might be true, just because I heard it from that friend, but who knows.